Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this DIY Mickey basket, so stay tuned. Okay guys, so as I said, we're going to be making this DIY Mickey basket, so let me take you through our store haul and the supplies that you'll need. First off, you're going to need your base, which is going to be a cardboard base. Now, most of you have cardboard laying around at your house, but I actually have a cheat sheet on how to do this. So we have these cake rounds that I had laying around the house, and they come in different sizes. So you'll need 2 of the same size rounds as your ears, and then you're going to need this larger size so that it'll create the head for Mickey here. So what we're going to do is we're going to glue these on just like this, and then it's going to give us that Mickey shaped basket we're looking for. They sell these at Hobby Lobby. You can purchase a pack of these smaller rounds. They range anywhere from like $5 or $6, and you get a pack of 5 or 6 inside of there, or 10. So you'll need a pack of the small rounds, and then you'll need a large one as well. They come in various sizes, and there's quite a few in that pack. So you can actually get quite a few crafts out of this. So we picked that up from Hobby Lobby. The next item we're going to need is our rope base. So we were kind of having a little difficulty figuring out which rope we wanted. Then we finally found a box of rope down on the lower level of the aisle, and we took it over to go get it measured out. So this right here is 10 yards of rope. And we made sure that we had one of our coupons available to us so that we could use it and make it a little bit cheaper. And then lastly, we picked up this border trim. I'm going to see, depending on how it comes out, if I can add this border trim on the outside of the basket once it's complete. So that's what we'll need as far as materials go. And lastly, the last piece of material we'll need is a glue gun and a bunch of glue sticks. So let's go ahead and get working on this, and we'll kind of fill you in as we're going. Get the end of your rope and start in the center, and we're going to wrap it around in a wheel-like motion until we get the whole base of the Mickey taken care of. DIY project that we're making here is going to be part of our DIY projects for our apartment. As we've been telling you guys, we just moved back to Arizona. We're in a new apartment place, and we really want to make our home feel more like Disney. So I just thought this would be a cool little project to do to bring some more Disney into the house. And then we're also going to have other projects available, so make sure that you're following our Making Magical Adventures Instagram. That way you can see all the little things that lead up to our projects and to our videos. Okay guys, so we're getting towards finishing our biggest part of this. We bought 10 yards of this rope. We were just kind of gauging to see how much that would get us. But I think we underbought, so we might have to go make a trip to go buy some more. And that's really only if we want to like build it up, then we'll have to like probably double what we got last time. But I think to finish out the project, this is 10 yards here, maybe picking up another 5 to 7 yards to finish off the ears here. because this is actually a pretty thick rope. So we'll see what we end up doing. Maybe it'll be a basket, maybe it'll be a placemat. Like I said, maybe it'll just be wall art. That's the fun thing about these DIY projects, is you're just doing it as you go. So we'll find the placement for this little guy, but I'm loving it so far. So we kind of reached a little stump in the road. So I'm getting closer to finishing the rim here, but I still got a pretty good thickness here. So we'll have to figure out how we're gonna make an optic illusion. Alright guys, so this is what 10 yards got us. As I said, we really didn't measure how big our base was, so we didn't really know how far we would get with it. But I got a lot further than what I thought I would. So we're gonna go pick up some more rope and finish off these ears, and depending on how much rope we actually end up buying, we'll decide at that time if we're gonna bring it up one more tier or if we just wanna leave it flat like this. This rope for 10 yards at our Hobby Lobby was $7.90. And we ended up using that coupon code, as I said, so it brought down the price a little bit. So this wasn't very expensive for 10 yards. As I said, we got this much out of it. So I'm actually pretty happy with how it's looking. So stay tuned. Alright, so we needed to pick up some more of the rope. We ended up picking up 20 yards. So this should be plenty to finish off the ears and bring us up one tier, but we'll see where this leads us. So I have my hot glue gun heating back up. Where I left this off, I still have this extra piece of rope. I think I'm gonna maneuver it somehow to make that the outer trim. So I'm just gonna leave this off to the side hanging. And then just like we started the center of this tabletop here, we're gonna do the same thing over here. Start in the middle of the ear, spiral on out, and then transition it over to this ear, and then finish it out over here. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so don't mind my scraps over here. That first piece of rope that I had from the first initial start of this, that I had dangling over, I went ahead and added it to the border of this first ear, brought it over, and then I just kind of pinched it off and glued it here, because I'm pretty confident that I'll have enough to do my second tier. So then this is that new piece of rope that we started right over here. I'm bringing it over, and then I'm just going to bring it across and kind of loop it till we get done. And then I'll seal it as well once I'm done with that, and then we'll be moving forward. Okay, so I got our first base made here. So you can leave it like this, and you can just kind of accessorize it throughout your table or hang it on a wall. I have enough rope now this time to go ahead and go on the outer rim and then start bringing it up to make it three-dimensional. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll show you guys where we leave off after the first tier. So I'm just about to finish my second tier level here. So I think it looks pretty cute. I can continue going up. If you want to do that at home, that's totally your preference. But I think I'm just going to leave it here. This will kind of probably be on our coffee table to hold our like cell phones and remote controls and stuff. I don't know. We'll figure out a spot to do this. But after I finish this last bit here and pinch it off here, the next thing that we're going to do is we bought this material trim to put around the outside just to give it that extra like wow factor. So that's going to be coming up next. Alright, so I'm going to grab this here, and then I'm just going to start right at the ear impingement here, and then just make sure that this is flush to the top layer of the last tier of rope right here. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so this is the end result. Not too bad for my first DIY project. I think it came out pretty great. All in all, this probably would take maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours tops to make. It took me a little bit longer because I underestimated how much material I needed. So we ended up buying 30 yards of the rope. And as I said, that gave me a little bit extra to do another tier if I wanted to. I think that the trim came out really cute. So I love it. So we'll definitely make an Instagram post. Make sure you're following us on Instagram so you can see how we accessorize this in our house, and you'll see it when we do our apartment vlog tour, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so if you enjoyed this video, make sure that you give this a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, make sure you go hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications so you can get notified when we're dropping new videos. And like we always say, may you always have a magical adventure. Bye!